If you look at history, the previous matches suggest that France wasn't going to win this match. It's just that most of the people were not aware. In fact, the key players like Mbappe and Dembele, Olise, most of them were aware that France might not be able to win this match. So at the end of the day, if France is able to win, fine. If they can't win, fine. That was why at the end of the match, you see that the players were not worried. Players like Mbappe, well, he wasn't worried. It was difficult to see Mbappe crying. It was difficult to see that Dembele is crying at the end of the match. They were okay because they accepted it as normal, and they knew very well that it was unlikely for France to win. So as long as France did not win, it was normal for them. Let me take you back football history, and you understand why I actually think that it was normal for France not winning the match, and they were not surprised at all. We are going to look back into the last 5 matches, including the one that just held in 2026. Now, the very last match, the very first match I'll be looking at is in 2017. In 2017, there was a friendly match between Spain and France. And in fact, the end of that match was France 0, Spain 2. Then that was in 28th match, 2017. Now, the very second match I'll be looking at was in 2021. 10th October 2021. That was National League finals between France and Spain. And this was the only match France was able to win Spain in the last 5 matches. France won that match by 2-1. And the very third match I'll look at is in July 2024, the Euro semi-finals between Spain and France. This was another tough match. France did everything possible to win the match, but it didn't go in their favor. At the end, France scored 1, Spain scored 2. And that was another bad luck for France in the previous matches I'm considering. Now, the fourth match I'll be looking at is between France and Spain in 5th June 2025, and that was National League semi-finals. This match was also tough. Very, very, very tough. If you were there to observe last year, you saw how things went. France did everything possible to win the match. In fact, that match, they all scored 9 goals in total, where France was able to score 4 out of the 9 goals, and Spain ended up winning that match. Again, the very recent match we're going to consider here is the one that was held just yesterday, the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where France did everything possible to score just 1 goal, but it was unfortunate for them. Spain was able to score 2 solid goals. Spain scored just 2 goals straight. One was from penalty kickouts, and then one was straight goal. And Lamine Yamal even scored the 3rd goal that was rejected as offside. So now let's conclude. If you look at the last 5 matches between Spain and France, where Spain has been able to win about 4 good matches, and France been able to win just 1, and not even being able to draw with the rest of the matches. In fact, straight win for Spain. It tells you that Spain is a much better team and a good team than France. And so if France should meet Spain in their next match, Spain is good, France is good too, but Spain at this point is better than France. And should they meet them again, they will be able to score them again and again. And that is my point I have for you today. But that is the reality. We should all come to agree to the point that France is having good players like Dembele, most of the Ballon d'Or winners. But the reality is that when it comes to national teams, Spain is far, far better and much better than France. As always, this is Net Power, and that is what I have for you today. So stay connected and stay ahead. We'll meet again in my next video. Bye-bye.